Hello, everyone. It's Charlton. So there's a story of the. I don't know if any of you watched the show 90 Day Fiance. I don't know what channel that's on. Me and my wife actually watch that show quite a bit. It's the one show that we do watch together, pretty with a great deal of interest. My wife loves that show. And I like watching it too with her. And there's one couple, probably our favorite couple to watch is the couple in Vegas. It's Larissa. Well, I think she goes by Larissa. Larissa, but her real name is Santos Lima. She's from Brazil. And Colt Johnson, who's a native of Las Vegas, who lives with his mother in Las Vegas and other stuff. So, and she calls him Colty. But there was an incident on last night, Thursday night, around 11:23 p.m. The police were called to it, and there's a bunch of different, I think, versions of it. But she posted a video, or she sent it to somebody by Johnny Yates. I have no idea who that is, but I think he's a blogger, and she sent that to him on Instagram, and he posted a lot of these photos. They're not over at her Instagram page, and I'll post it all. I'll link it all down in the description, as well as the Daily Mail. Okay, so she did a live video, I think, of her, or did a video of her with injuries, and Colty's there as well, and there's a picture of him with his mouth busted up too, and that was sent to some other blogger, basically as this kind of played out online and in real life, in real time. So the police were called to the residence in Las Vegas, and there was some discrepancy over who actually called the police. She claimed that she was going to try to call the police on him, and that he grabbed her phone from her and then called the police himself, and that he did that and that he's trying to get her deported. This all started because she found an email to the account from him, one of his emails to manyvids.com, which is a porn site, and this made her very upset, apparently. And this all began over that. She has a large cut on her face. Now, over the Daily Mail, it says that the cut on her face, and she has lacerations like on her side here that she posted a picture of, like a bare, up to here. You can't see her breasts or anything, but she pulls up her shirt, and you can see, red marks and stuff like that, and a pretty nasty cut on her face. And then on the blog site, Colt Johnson has his mouth all bloodied up. So, like I was saying, she claims he took her phone out of her hand, and then before she had a chance to call the police herself, and then called the police, but when the police got there, it actually I think it turned out that he had called the police himself. There's a lot. I'm just doing my best here. And after talking to them, like I said, over the Daily Mail, they said that her wounds were self-inflicted. I don't think they were. But after talking to the two, Larissa and Colt, they basically determined that she was the main aggressor. And I guess they determined he was just defending himself. That's what it sounds like over at Fox News. And under Las Vegas law, under those circumstances, she was determined to be the aggressor. She's the one who was arrested and taken into custody, and I think charged with battery. And this I could not determine. She was being held for a 12-hour hold, had a $3,000 bond, and she has a GoFundMe set up asking for $5,000. I guess the additional $2,000 is for legal fees, etc. But I couldn't figure out if she's still in jail or not. If somebody set up the GoFundMe page, it could have been anybody. It could have been an associate of hers, and she's still just sitting in jail. I don't know. It kind of felt like she was, but 12 hours from the incident, from 11:22 p.m. last night, that's Las Vegas time, I'm assuming, it's now 24 hours or getting close to it. I mean, not quite, but yeah, so I think she has 2 other domestic battery charges against her. One was just in November. That was actually came up in one of the most recent episodes of the show. And but I think it said in one of the articles that had been dropped. I know Colt himself didn't press charges, but under Las Vegas law, they can still press charges without the person who's been assaulted pressing charges going forward, and they did. And so I didn't see the next episode whether or not they were going to get that resolved, because it was going to hinder, her application process to basically stay here permanently once her 90 days are up. They've been married. They were married in June. You can tell I watched this show, I'm telling you. And this is my favorite couple, me and my wife's favorite couple. And we actually take different sides. I sort of took the Brazilian chick side a little bit. I mean, probably a little bit more than a little bit. But and my wife definitely doesn't. She doesn't. She thinks that they're all just out to get a green card and stuff. And obviously, and my wife's Persian, and I tease her about stuff that she doesn't particularly care for when this show comes up, and that I don't think I'll repeat. But and my wife was a citizen well before she married me, so she didn't marry me to get a green card. She was a full-blown citizen. So I think I covered it all. And that's the story there. I'll link it all down in the description. The pictures on the Instagram account. The Johnny Yates, that has the pictures of her wounds as well as, a video of her. And actually, Colty's in the video. She has it on her face first. Then she shows, it looks like she's got shaving cream all over her body or something. And then she turns it to him, and he's just kind of calmly standing there. I think it was basically, it was a domestic thing. These things happen, man. I don't really take these things. I mean, I think men and women fight all the time, and they even many times get physical, and then in the end, you end up making up, and, but sometimes you don't. And that is the story there. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. This is Las Vegas, Las Vegas Metro Police Department. We're the police that were called to the home. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below. I'll see you in the next video. Later, man.